What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You already know what time it is. It's time to break bread once again. You're in the building with your boy, the historian. We got the platform open for the fans tonight. This is called the pregame meal. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we'll go ahead and take you on a ride today. Fans only today. So let's go ahead and get it. Pregame meal. Let's go. Welcome to the pregame meal. This is your boy, the historian. This part of the show is open for fans, and we want fans to come in here and talk about what they like, they dislike. This is the time where I come in here, and I actually am just a fan tonight. Normally, when I host the show, I'm just a host, but you get to hear my thoughts and everything else. But this is mainly for the fans and whatnot. We want to give you guys an opportunity to speak on the Falcons. So I'll go ahead and start this thing off right now. You know, I've already turned the lights on in the building. They got the roof open tonight. So big things happen when we had a roof open on a primetime game. We're gonna get it in. But I think the key to this game tonight, in my opinion, you're not gonna be able to stop Pat Mahomes. The way that you stop him is by taking away his weapons. The weapons that he has tonight that you're gonna have to really focus on, Kelsey, and then you got Rice. Those are your two main weapons. Now, the other one that could hurt you if you allow him to, former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman. He's on that team as well. So you have three of those guys that are his main targets that he trusts. Now, they have some younger guys that are on this team. They got another tight end on the team or whatnot that he also is starting to trust. But honestly, in my opinion, I really feel like what's going on, Wallace? And I kind of feel like they've got to alleviate giving up the big play because that's what Mahomes is going to live off of because Isaiah Pacheco is not going to be there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not going to be there. But there is a third guy that you have to worry about. That's Kareem Hunt. The man knows the system. The man has played in it. And he's been a dangerous player that the Falcons have faced in his career. And he's been a problem to a lot of us. So I think it's a lot of things that we're going to have to look at, and it's still a lot that I'm going to go into, but I'm not going to sit here and keep politicking because we actually finally got a guest to come in early with me, early tonight. We got Mr. Cordell Pope in the building and whatnot. Tell the folks where we met because you have your own podcast as well, and I know you've been following us for a minute, so I definitely appreciate you for stopping through and grabbing a plate of soul food with me tonight, man. To chop it up. We're gonna open this up to the fans. What you got, man? Where's your show?
Gen Z Sports Talk. We on Instagram and Twitter. YouTube coming soon. Just be on the lookout for that. And that's my main Twitter handle and Instagram handle right there below my name. If y'all just want to give me a quick follow right quick. But as far as the game goes tonight, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm feeling confident, especially after that Monday night game, bro. The way we were able to bounce back and battle back and be resilient, it just gives me a lot of confidence that we can win this game. Like, there's no reason why we can't win it. Like you said, the only, I guess, I ain't gonna say issues per se, but I'm gonna say the only things I'm really worried about is just stopping Pat Mahomes. Because, like you said, you can't really stop Pat Mahomes because he's gonna be him. We got to take away Kelsey, got to take away Rice. And you forgot to mention Xavier Worthy. Like, that's another.
But here's the thing, though. He's one of those guys that can be a problem if you allow him to. But
oh, yeah, for sure.
if I had to match Worthy up with somebody, I got to put him with a speed guy that's about his size. I would have, and I know a lot of people are going to probably say, "What you put him on?" I'd use Clark Phillips III against Worthy because talking about he's not as fast as he's not. Well, not many people have that
Physical.
type of speed. But when you talk about a guy that matches up size wise, he damn near the same size, and they're physical. When you're talking about him playing bump and run, and the thing about Worthy is this: the way that you have to be able to stop Worthy is getting your hands on it. That is how you're
That's
going to have to
exactly
do it.
what the Bengals did last week.
And I think Clark Phillips III is one of those guys that is fundamentally sound, but he also has a little bit more of a dog, had that dog in him that's not going to accept just getting beat. So that's just one of those things, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Hunt not playing?
I didn't see that report. I didn't see the report of Hunt not being able to play, but they actually talked about him being it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire that's not playing. He was supposed to play, but he's not. Hunt is on the squad, so again, he knows that Andy Reid offense. So we'll find out by kickoff if he's playing or not. But I think I got to mess with Wallace or whatever. I think I'm good with when I put out players that have been playing or whatnot. Because he said Nate Landman wasn't playing in that first game either. But that's my guy Wallace, though. We always cut up and clown. But what do you think the keys to the offense is going to be tonight? And before you answer that, Falcon fans, if y'all are in here, y'all can come in. Wallace, I posted the link so everybody can come in. I got to post it on my Twitter link. What you got, man?
I think the biggest key as far as the offense goes is trying to establish the run game early. I mean, we know Kansas City, they have a decent rush defense, but their secondary has issues, as we all know. But I think if you try to establish the run early with Bijan and Tyler, and then maybe have Ray and Mooney on some jet sweeps, some reverses, something like that, it'll open up play action. You can chuck the ball down the field and get behind them DBs. That would be my biggest thing. Just establishing the run first, and just run game, play action, and then also getting the ball to Kyle Pitts. I personally don't think there's one person on the Chiefs defense, whether that be the linebackers or anybody in the secondary, that can cover him one-on-one. Like the only possible person that comes to mind is trying to think of his name. McDuffie, but I think he really plays outside more so. So it'll be very rare for him to be on Kyle Pitts if at all. Yeah, like I just seen a comment. Yeah, you can't have Chris Jones take over the game. That's another key. If you gotta run away from him every time, do that. If you gotta run quick game in the passing game, do that. You can't let Chris Jones get going, because he can easily take over a game like that, and as soon as you know it, it's GG's. So yeah, I think those three things, those are like my three main points of emphasis as far as the Falcons offense goes tonight.
Now, the other thing we have to do in this ball game, I know everybody's looking at Bijan because of what he did last week, but here's my thing. If Tyler Algier is healthy, this man has to be able to control the pace of the game. He has to be the guy that you have to lean on for the tough yards. Bijan's strength is running stretch plays, catching screens out of the backfield. But when you talk about running in between the tackles, picking up the hard yards, that's Algier's specialty. He never falls backwards, always falling forward. Even if he gets stonewalled, it definitely takes 2 or 3 guys to bring him down. I feel as if that this is a game that you have to bring in the hammer. you have to punish that Chiefs defensive line and wear them down, because Chris Jones typically finds another gear in the second half. He's one of those guys that will take over a game, as you said, Cordell, in the second half. And all I can say is, you tire him out early, he's going to be a guy that, he's going to be a shell of himself. He still would make plays because of who he is, but he won't be disruptive to what we're trying to set up. Because once he starts pinning his ears back, guess what? That's when you start hitting him with the screens from Bijan. That's when you start letting Bijan start to eat or whatnot. That's when you start letting Drake London run these slants, or Kyle Pitts run the slants, or you let Ray McCloud run bench routes or corner routes or whatnot, or let Mooney run a deep post. This is the time where you use that big body of Algier to wear that defense down. Rich, what's up, man? Welcome to the kitchen, as we call it, the pregame meal, man. Go ahead and pull up and get a plate.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. I'm going to be honest. People going to start learning to listen to me. Because first of all, I kept telling Ryan, you a witness to this. I kept telling everybody in that Falcon group that were freaking out about the Saints. I said, listen, they have not played anybody with a real defense yet.
Exactly.
They haven't. Now Philly, I'd be like, yeah, we may have to, tighten some stuff up. But that just goes to show you one thing I can say: people are starting to realize that the NFC South, just as a whole, are not pushovers no more. We really slowly showing them that. But with this Chiefs game, I'm happy because I honestly felt like we could win it. Not even with Pacheco in there, I felt like we could win it, and I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people scared of Pacheco, right? And I get it. He a good back, but in my mind, he is not Algier and he is not Bijan. I hit you like you said with it. First of all, we're not even playing Bijan in the first half at all. I want to pound you with Algier for a whole half. I just want to see how it works. We finna pound you with Algier the whole half. The whole first half, we just giving you Algier. Then after halftime, when we know you tired, we're going to hit you with Algier maybe once or twice. Then we finna let Bijan do his thing for the rest of the game. Because one thing I can honestly say, I'm not scared of the Chiefs, because in my mind, you only got Chris Jones. So as long as we running the ball, we playing bully ball. And I seen that last week. I actually seen something out of our offensive line last week that really sparked my interest. That's why I want to run the ball first. And I think Zach Robinson figured that out. Because if you notice, when we run the ball, well, we turn into some bullies. I seen it. Caleb McGarry was a bully on the run plays.
But here's the thing that also, here's the thing, and here's the other thing that a lot of people didn't realize. And I spoke on this, and I know you remember me saying this week. I said, hands down, you got to get somebody over there that's got a mean streak to help McGarry with the block. Yeah, he struggles with pass blocking, but here's my thing. You get an Algier on the field with Robinson in that pass blocking game. You throw to Robinson, but you let Algier sit over there and you chip Chris Jones coming in, or you put Charlie Warner over there with him, because if you notice, he's very good in combo blocks. I'll say that. He's very strong in combo blocks, but with one-on-one, you gambling. You're gambling.
Even on the combo blocks, if you notice, he knows how to get to the second level off the combo block. I give him that. Exactly. I think he get to the third level off a combo block, but just him doing it by himself, it doesn't work. But which is something I still feel they're going to correct eventually. But right now, let's just get him some help over there, because you want them to think that all Charlie Warner do is block. That's exactly what
Charlie can catch. We all know this from being Dog fans. Charlie can catch.
And see, they forget how. See, this is why I hate to keep referring back to this, but I love Shanahan mind when it comes to offense, because that's the reason we picked him up, is because we know he can catch. The rest of the league don't know he can catch, because Shanahan was just mixing them in here and there, because you still got Kittle. So really no need for him like that to catch. You see what I'm saying? So when you get to the Falcons, everybody sleep on them. I noticed that in these 2 games, they didn't sleep on Warner. And in my mind, I'm like, do y'all honestly know he could get behind all of y'all for real? Because y'all, first of all, he is sort of fast, but y'all not paying him no attention. And y'all acting like y'all don't know this man got speed. So
Agreed.
In my mind, since we already know your linebackers weak. I don't watch you these last 2 games. The refs really saved you because your linebacking core weak. Burrow was killing the man. He was picking on your linebacker core for real. He just couldn't get nothing to pop off at first, but he was picking on your linebacker core. Both teams was. And it's like, if your linebacker core ain't good, I don't see you. I see Pitts having a big game. I can.
I got to give y'all this, Cordell, and I want Cordell to answer this one. So we mentioned a couple of the big time guys. There's guys that are on the second string for, I'm sorry, the second receivers for Kansas City. They're just as dangerous. Sky Moore is a guy that a lot of people aren't talking about. That guy definitely was crucial to their success last year. And then you got another tight end by the name of Noah Gray, the number 2 tight end on that team. Those are sneaky good players that could definitely hurt you if you don't scheme to stop them. What is your take on being able to possibly stop these guys? And then I'm gonna bring it back to Rich or whatnot, because I want to hear what you got to say, because you see what I got up right alongside me, right?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be key. But what do you think?
them 2 guys right there, right beside you. Yeah, those 2 guys gonna have to, I'm not gonna say step up, because I feel like in the first 2 games they've shown that, they still got it. I think we see a lot of man coverage tonight. Not necessarily like cover 0, but like, cover 1, cover 2 man. Maybe had Jesse and Justin rotating in and out the box. And just picking up those guys. And then you also mentioned Sky Moore. You also forgot to mention Justin Watson. That's another guy that's a little sneaky for the Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really think this is gonna be a game where Jesse, Justin, and occasionally Richie Grant, and maybe even D. Alford, those guys gonna have to have big games tonight.
We might have to see a little bit of Kevin King tonight too. That's another guy that we might have to see tonight.
Hey, I ain't mean to interrupt you, Ryan, but along with King tonight, I feel like Clark should be put on Worthy a little bit.
Hey, hold up real quick. Rich, we got Wolf in the building, man. Another Falcons podcaster, another Jersey, around the Jersey area. Wolf, man, tell us what you think tonight, man. You in the ATL, baby. I see the Puerto Rican flag on your neck. I see you with the Falcon jersey, dog.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, man?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I just wanted to tap in real quick. The energy is crazy in the Benz right now. It's crazy in the Benz. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tap in. I've been watching y'all waiting for this kickoff, but the energy is crazy. The fans out here repping. I'm repping out here in the A, man. And we gonna get this W tonight. We definitely gonna get this W tonight.
Hey, Wolf, we were talking about what's going to be key for the Falcons in this ball game. We said, hands down, you're not going to stop Mahomes, but the way that you beat these guys is you neutralize his weapons. You slow them down. That is the way that we beat him. And I really believe that Justin Simmons is going to be key to this defense tonight, because he actually has experience with him, just like Jesse Bates had experience with him when he was in up in Cincinnati. So these two definitely help our defense tonight on how to play Mahomes. And Judon is another one that we got to talk about, because Judon was with the Pats. So he understands how to attack Patrick Mahomes in this offense. What's your opinion on this one, Wolf?
Yo, listen, man, I think that the wars that Justin Simmons had and the wars that Jesse Bates had in the AFC, and Judon had wars with them boys over there, I think it's very key. You know what I'm saying? So I think that not so much I'm worried about the defense, but our offense need to win on third downs. Our offense
Agreed.
needs to start winning on third downs. And I think if we win on third downs, like you said, keep Mahomes on the sideline and let's run the damn ball. Let's run this ball like we've never seen before in our life.
Man, Wolf, I definitely agree with you on that, man. And you know, I just appreciate the fact that you tapping in while you in the stadium, bro. You showing love today, dog.
Yes,
So
sir.
we here's the thing, Wolf.
Keep them
We
in
gonna
line
have to
down
get-
there,
Hey,
Wolf. Keep
listen,
them in line.
this video, my bad. This video should have 100 likes by the time the game is over. We live right here. This should have 100 likes by the time the
Hey,
video is over.
okay.
100 likes on this video. You heard? If not, the Wolf is gonna come for you. Birdcage LLC. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get to my seat. And we gonna
Hey,
get
Wolf,
this
tell them
done.
where they can find you at, big dog, so we can go ahead and show you some love on this show, man.
You ready to see that? You see that? You see that? Hey, you like that? You like that? I like that. I like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
about. Yes, sir.
Fuck that. 100 likes on the video. 100 likes on the video.
Hey, Wolf, we got to collab soon, Big Wolf. So what? Coming back
Mhm.
into the building, we got Chris Tiltmore in the building, Mr. A1 Forever, and we got our country cousin from a distance from We Talk Hawks TV, Mr.
Yes,
Christopher
sir.
Hunt in the
What it
building.
is,
As
everybody?
John
What's
would
going
say.
What's
on?
good, fellas? What's good, fellas, man? Y'all
What's up,
excuse me
boy?
for the non-camera, man. I'm over here getting a workout in before battle. So you
Hey,
know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
Just
good, fam?
It's all
yeah,
good.
This
man.
show is geared towards everybody coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? We normally do our thing on Thursdays, but this is a show that's geared towards just the folks that watch the show, just coming in, show a little love, and then talking about the Falcons.
Yes,
Chris,
sir.
so A1, I'm gonna let you go foot, and then we're gonna bring it back to Rich or whatnot, and then Cordell, because I know you got a show that you got coming up pretty soon.
Yeah,
And I gotta make
yeah.
sure that we get you some likes on that bad boy too tonight. So
Yeah.
Tip, so what do you
Yes, sir.
feel is going to be the key in your analysis for this ball game? And then we're going to switch this to Foot. Let's go offensively first, and then I'm going to let Foot talk about the defense. What you got offensively, Foot? I mean, Chris.
Hey, man. Well, for one thing, I want our offense to start off fast. You know, we've been having some slow starts. I feel like with our offense, I feel like we've been able to move the ball, but it may be like a drop or a misread or something like that that would stall the offense. Tonight, we need to be clicking on all cylinders. I'm glad that Wolf mentioned something about third down because that's exactly where I was going to go. Third down, we got to have it. You can't give Mahomes extra opportunities. He's too good. He doesn't need extra opportunities. So therefore, you have to win on third down. Back-to-back games, you're going like 2 for 9. That will be unacceptable in this game. The offense has to click. The offense has to keep the drives going. And one of the best defenses against Pat Mahomes is keeping his butt on the sideline. So the offense is going to be key for this. Run the doggone ball. Tyler Algier is healthy. Bijan Robinson is healthy. Hey, man, run the ball. I believe this is the best running back tandem that Kansas City has faced this year so far. So therefore, we gotta show it, man. We gotta have it. The roof is open. The fans are down there. Let's do it, man. Let's show them on prime time who we are.
Bands ain't got no roof. We be here in the city. I'm on one tonight, dog.
Facts.
I gotta
facts,
make
bro.
that a little bit,
Amen.
dog.
Facts.
Big fat.
Amen to that.
Foot, what you
Yes,
got,
sir.
man? What's up?
Hey, on the defensive side, man, it's real simple. Contain Mahomes. It's that simple. Contain Mahomes. We gotta contain him. I'm not really worried about Kelsey. I mean, Kelsey do whatever, but our defense is pretty dang on good, man. You know, and it's another thing. What we've been missing, we need to wrap up from a tackle. We
Yeah.
got to wrap up. It's too
Yes,
many.
sir.
It's too many missed tackles for us not wrapping up, and that's it. But number one thing, contain Mahomes. Don't let him get off.
Gap assignment is crucial, and outside containment is crucial because if you ever notice, Mahomes is most deadly. It's not him just standing back in the pocket because he gonna get his. It's when he's moving. It's two quarterbacks that are the most dangerous on the run in the NFL right now. Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. Those are the two most dangerous quarterbacks that will pretty much play pitch and catch when they're on the run. That right there can't happen. If you got a chance, even if you can't bring him down to the ground, if you have a chance to frustrate him, put hands on him, get hands up to block passes, you have to frustrate Mahomes. Tampa Bay set out the blueprint when they won that Super Bowl. Period. They set that blueprint. And when you talk about the blueprint that was set, Tampa showed that if you get after Mahomes, you can throw him off. You definitely can throw him off. So, Cordell, what you got for me, man? Because I know you're getting ready to get ready for your show that you got coming up.
I think my final thoughts, man. I'm just piggybacking off what everybody else saying. You know, tame Mahomes, run the ball, run the ball to set up play action. I mean, I'm expecting a Kyle Pitts career game. I'm not saying career high, because I think his career high is like 170 or something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets at least 100 in a tutty tonight. I think Tyler Algier, he probably gets at least 20 touches. At least Bijan gets at least 15 touches. You know, I think it'll be a pretty balanced game. And then, you know, like I said earlier, Justin, Jesse, D. Alford, Clark Phillips, you know, all them guys. We down a member of the GSP. Shout out Nate Lamon. Rest up, buddy. But yeah, all them guys, they're gonna have to be clutch tonight if we want to pull out a dub in the bins, bro.
I got you. So here's something else I'm gonna bring up for y'all today. Our division rivals lost today, gentlemen. Tampa
to get in the first place.
Tampa and freaking the Bagheads, the Aints. They both lost today. Philly pretty much.
We got a chance to outrun the division early.
Philly gave them boys a problem like we gave Philly a problem last week. And it kind of the difference is Philly ran the ball. The difference is Philly ran it, and they stole the game at the end. New Orleans literally played them tough all day, and their offense was out of sync. Let's keep that a buck. Their offense was out of sync. What you got, Pope?
I know this is a Falcon show, but I'm currently watching this Cowboys game. It's 28-25.
Wow, Dallas decided.
Yeah, Dallas don't walk them back down, man. It's crazy.
And it's just under 3 minutes left. It's 2:53 to go, and Dallas has all 3 timeouts.
Who's got the ball?
Ravens got the ball again.
Dallas just scored. Like they just scored.
The Ravens need to march downfield and put 7 up and close this ball game.
Yeah, because Tom Brady on the broadcast talking crazy.
Oh yeah,
he always talk crazy, but ain't nobody worried about him.
They brought up 28-3. They just had to.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
Let him talk. Here's my thing. All I'm gonna say is let him talk. At the end of the day, he's an analyst now. Who gives a damn about what you say? And you suck at your job. I'm sorry. Boy. I get this is your first time, but let's keep this a buck, man. Here's the thing. I like Greg Olsen better than Tom Brady in the booth.
I ain't gonna lie, Greg get it
more so than Brady because Greg is neutral with his opinions. Outside of being neutral with his opinions, Greg actually studies players and understands pretty much what it takes to be in the booth. It's a lot of work. You're just not just talking about the game. You have to know players with a little bit of their history. You got to know what schools they come from. You got to have little tidbits in there of what they like, dislike, and just you have to find a good balance. Brady has not figured that out yet. So until he figures that out, Brady, you suck at being a commentator.
Yeah, the Rams just came back and beat the Niners too. What is going on today?
Oh, they came back? I stopped watching that one.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Well,
and hey. Any given Sunday, baby.
If we jump on them quick, let's keep them down. And the best part about it is we're playing these guys early in the season. That's the best part. Kansas City ain't running on all cylinders yet.
Facts.
Think about it. All the hard games that we have, we're getting early in the season. We're getting early in the season. A Think about it. And majority of your rivals, we get them before the season even ends. Most of our division games are in the beginning and the middle of the season. So
Right.
we're gonna have to try to jump on these jokers quick.
Hey man, I know
What a
Philly.
privilege.
I appreciate Philly because our show was hoping that we take care of Philly and then Philly will just go ahead and take care of the rest of the division because they mad they lost to us. I need them to take care of the rest of the division. Hey, I'm hoping for the same thing for Kansas City. I want us to beat Kansas City, then Kansas City take care of the rest of the division for us. Give them
Now,
some extra help.
Now, here's something I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring up, and I'm gonna ask Rich this one. Hey, Rich, we got to play Denver. Guess who we got to go see? We got to see Sean. We got Sean Payton that we got to deal with, a man that knows the Falcons in and out. And everyone's like, "Oh, well, he don't know what we're doing now." I'm like, "No, I want y'all to think about this. That man coached against Raheem Morris when Raheem was in Tampa as a head coach.
Yes, he
He
did.
understands Raheem's tendencies. He coached against him when Raheem was an assistant coach for the Rams after Wade Phillips stepped down. So he understands how to attack a Raheem Morris defense. And they beat the brakes off of Tampa today. They beat the brakes off Tampa today.
Yeah,
So
we played Denver and Denver.
the question I got for you, Rich, is this. How do you feel about the Denver Broncos when we played them this year? Do you believe that Sean Payton has a bit of an edge, or do you think he's going to be at a disadvantage? Because I'll be honest with you, the young quarterback he has right now, he's taking his lumps, but that's it. He kind of looked like Drew Brees when he owned.
He had a disadvantage. I'm not even finna sit here and kick no flavor to you. He had a disadvantage, and I'm gonna tell you why he had a disadvantage. Because if you ain't noticed, out of these last 2 games, where's nobody throwing to the middle of the field? No team is really throwing to the middle of our defense at all.
Nope.
So everything you throw has to be to the outside, and if you're not accurate for real, you gonna mess up because you're gonna get swiped. And that's just really truthfully what it is. Even Arthur Smith knew, we're not throwing nothing to the middle of that field. And that's just with Jesse Bates back there. Now you talking about Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons is just trying to grow into the defense. He's just now learning how the defense flow. He hasn't even gotten calculated in the defense yet.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? He's just growing into it right now. Once you see him and Jesse Bates like brothers, so relationship matter a lot more than a lot of other stuff when it comes to building chemistry. Like when you watch that Raheem and Tony Dungy interview, when they went over the plays, Raheem said, I made everybody face each other and tell them you playing for each other. And he said they showed it on the field. So once Justin Simmons get acclimated in his defense, which may only take a couple more games because he's really getting in there, because I love the attitude that he brought to the defense because everybody ready to fight. And I'm not one for violence, and I'm not, telling people to be violent. But when you're on that football field, your mentality have to be, that's why a lot of players get hurt, because their mentality don't be in the game. So that's why at the end, even with Kirk Cousins, you notice he started planting that foot. He realized in his mind, I can't keep being scared. I got to at least try it because we about to lose this game just because of me being. I think it's more mental with him than physical, like people think. I think it's just
it's a mental
planning. So at the end of that game, he was planting that foot. So now, which is why he wanted to play in the preseason when they told him no. He like, please let me knock this rust off. But you wouldn't let him knock the rust off. So now he got to take the first 3 or 4 games to knock his rust off, which I think a lot of it came off in the second game. So when you looking at that game with Sean Payton, I keep telling people, bro, these are not the same Falcons. Yes, the coaching may be.
I think he froze. I think Rich, you might have froze, fam.
And he's right. This is not the same Falcons from what I can see. Just look at how they're playing. It's not the same.
Well, and we were speaking of a brotherly connection or whatnot. We got another brother in here that does his thing on every game. The hardest working man aka the
Dope.
Quiet Storm.
What's
The
up, man?
Quiet Storm commentator,
Not
my
quiet.
man, my partner, Mr.
That boy
Larry
Larry.
Dixon Way. What's going on, Big Larry? What's up, man? You muted.
Larry.
What's going on,
What's going
gentlemen?
on,
How y'all
Larry?
doing?
How you
What's going
living?
What's up, Big
good,
Larry?
man. About to get ready for this game. I want to pop through, just show some love. Also, guys, make sure you hit that like button, man. It's like tipping your waiter, man. Don't be that guy, man. Hit the like button for real for this good content. Keys to the game. I think the Falcons need to establish the run, get that play action going, and I would give them the ball first. I want the ball in the second half because if we take the advantage and we're leading at halftime, I want that ball back so we can strike first and put the game out of reach.
Absolutely.
Always, and don't leave Patrick Mahomes anytime to come back. You know what I'm saying? Once we get it down, do not forget about Algiers, ground and pound. Let's shorten this game. You know what I'm saying? Let's shorten this game. We're starting to see slowly and surely that some teams ain't what they was supposed to be. And Philly just went into New Orleans and beat the Saints. So this whole historical offense slow down. And we see how the Cowboys defense look right now. So going up against him and don't look too tough. We got an opportunity to go in a three-way tie tonight. It's imperative with the whole football world looking at us at the Benz. The Benz is open. Look at foot right there. That's going to be open right there at night. Hey, man, it's time to put up a shut up. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Larry, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I got to do it one time. Dome ain't got no roof. Hey, we be in the city. Hey, you ain't fucking with me. Hey, I got kids in the house, so I kind of gotta tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm
Tone
saying?
it down a little bit.
Hey, man, but that's the kind of
no.
excitement we gotta
Hey,
have,
lit,
man.
hey, lit city,
I'm loving
brother.
the energy.
Oh, you see, I got on Dion today. We in prime time, so I'm
Hey,
representing
you know
prime
what?
time.
You know what? I gotta show y'all a little something.
Also,
I was gonna
my
wait.
pops
You got
went and got me
Dion.
the Dion bobblehead. So yeah, with the do-rag on. Yeah.
Larry cutting up over there, man.
Big
Well,
time.
you know what, Larry?
Shout out to Pop.
Larry, hold up. You ain't the only one with some new merchandise, dog. I got to show you a little something, man. Eventually, I'm going to get this out to the streets, but this is what I got for y'all. The Birdcage LLC. You see
I like that shirt. Yeah,
yes,
that's
sir.
fire.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that's nice, bro.
yes, sir.
That's nice. I like that.
We got the two characters on here. My characters, Miss Merk, and Prez. They were named after my grandparents. God rest both of their souls. My grandmother invested it, was a silent investor outside of my girlfriend who helped me get this thing started. My grandmother told me, she said, I want you to do something. And so she was one that suffered from dementia. So it was a big thing for me to do something because she used to love watching this show. So, rest in peace, Mercedes Broadnecks. I love you, baby. I'm keeping you alive with Miss Merck, baby. I got you. And Mr. Prez, my granddaddy was the businessman. So I'm definitely trying to learn how to be a businessman like granddaddy, but I think it's gonna take me a minute, but I'll get there one day. But
Man, that's dope, bro. That's dope, bro.
That's
man,
awesome.
we got somebody else in here for the first time. We got Mr. Artavius Dixon in the building. What's going on, Big Artavius?
That's a great last name, also, Artavius.
What it is.
I knew it was coming.
Hey,
You knew that was coming.
We ain't no kin.
We might be.
We ain't no kin.
We might be.
Artavius, man, what's going on, man? What you got for us today?
Hey, man.
I think he froze.
I don't watch much as I can possibly. But can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just froze.
Kind of going out a little
It's
bit.
all good. You going out a little
going
bit.
out. I got T-minus 20 minutes so I'm supposed to start. So I just want to show some love for a minute. Let me set up the stream. Appreciate y'all. All right, Cuzzo.
All right,
I see you down there. Drive safe, Cuzzo.
Hey, Larry, so we got two. So wait a minute. So before you leave, we got two people in here that are going to be doing live streams. We got Larry the Dixon Way, and we got Mr. Cordell Pope. So Cordell, this is the first time coming in here, man. Please tell them where they can look at your stream as well, because like I said, we show love to fellow Falcon content creators up in here, and Atlanta Hawks and Atlanta Sports.
It's gonna be on my Twitter account. I'm doing a show with it's a partnership with my group, my what do you call it? Collective, Gen Z Sports Talk. Me and another one of the members, his name Chandler. It's gonna be me and him. Might have some people popping up. But yeah, it's gonna be on Twitter. Y'all can just go check that out. Give us a follow and whatnot. And yeah.
Is it Cardell Pope on Twitter? I'm gonna look you up right now.
My at is right below my name.
I'll tell you what it is. It's Michael Penix do-rag, formerly Trey Young's goggles. That is.
What's up, Cardell?
Oh, that's Michael Penix.
That's me.
That's what's up, man.
Oh, I got you. Already. All right.
Look,
I already followed.
I gotta post this in the chat for everybody that's up here in this stream yard. So because, like I said, he's been following us for a while. We gotta show him a look. We gotta show him some love and whatnot. So this is where you can check him out on Twitter. I just posted this into the YouTube section for the subscribers to follow this.
Thank you, Brian.
Show this brother some love, man.
That's love,
always,
bro.
Family. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We gonna let Larry tell his address. But I'm gonna say this to you, Cordell. Who the fuck is next? That's all I'm gonna say. The hell would rise up. Who the fuck is next?
Yeah,
that need to be the
that's what we trying to do, man. We gotta do up that one.
I need that on a shirt, man.
Don't worry.
We gotta do it.
Hey, hold up. Don't worry. Y'all a little late on that one. I just leave it like that. So appreciate you, Cordell. Appreciate you,
fam. Y'all boys.
Yeah. Larry, what you got, man? Tell the folks where they gonna find you at tonight as well. And we definitely
we'll be on 5 platforms. That's YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. You can find us at the Dixon Way Dixon. Just look us up, man. We do live commentary for all our favorite sports teams. For the Braves, Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my White Gators. Today the Braves won, so we got that off. You know what I'm saying? And great job by the Braves pulling out. Shouldn't be struggling against the Marlins, but whatever. The win is a win, a dub. Move on. Got the Mets on Tuesday, so it's rivalry week also next week. It's rivalry week. We got the Mets 3 games, and we got the Bama, so it's rivalry week. So that's how we roll it. So,
hey, I'm gonna reach out to you too, Larry. I gotta reach out to you.
You ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it though, fam. The hell with the Crimson Tide. It's all about them dogs. I done had to listen to them. I done had to listen to them peanut eaters all damn off season. I'm telling you right now. I just need my French fries and a side of Coke, please. That's all y'all good for to me for this weekend. Give me a large fry and a Coca-Cola on the side and a slice of peach cobbler, please. Next.
Yeah, man. Rivalry week all the way around. Mets.
Rivalry week.
Everybody.
Yes, sir, baby.
If you guys
sports in Atlanta
want an alternative.
Right
my bad. No, you want an alternative to watching the game, turn down your TV, turn up the Dixon Way. We'll try to be informative and entertaining as we watch our Falcons take out the Chiefs today. Hopefully the game plan good, offense and defense. And let's get it, man. Let's go. And who the F is next? Exactly. With that, let me go on and set the stream up. Peace up, A-Town down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Also, shout out to Foot and We Talk Hawks TV, my boy Demond.
Yes, sir.
Matt, not so much, but anyway.
All
right, y'all. We up out of here, man. All right, family. Have a great rest of the stream. Also, halftime stream. Come check out Ryan back. He'll have the halftime stream. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all.
All right, Larry.
Yeah, man. I'm lit right now, man. We're gonna get to it. I got everything already set up. Already.
All right. Well, normally this is, like I said, a show for the fans that we bringing in, but K-Dub popped up just to say what's up. What's up, man?
What up?
What's up, K-Dub? You mute.
You on mute, man.
Yeah, you on mute, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just checking in, like you were saying. Just have a good game. Go Falcons. Right? I ain't want to say too much. Just checking in with everybody.
Oh no, I want your it's something I need to ask you. You on camera with us now. I forgot to ask you this last time. What's your interception prediction? Because we forgot to ask that. Because we both picked the safeties as our impact players. That was what I forgot to ask you last.
I just said. I think I said one apiece, one for Jesse and one for Just
That's what's
so
up.
I think we get 2-1 apiece, but that's just what my predictions are for that.
I got 2, and here we go. Nando talking his trash about Bama. Yeah, we know you gonna see next Saturday. I'll say this: I think Judon is gonna have at least 3 sacks tonight because that offensive line, they don't have their outside, their tackle is injured. They only have 3 of their starters on the interior. That's something nobody talked about. Their tackle, they got a young tackle going against Judon tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And we need to eat. And beware though, because they're gonna try to use those screens to try to help that young tackle out.
But this is a game you got to put Zach Harrison in. At this point, Arnold Ebiketie ain't it. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be a Debbie Downer. Arnold Ebiketie just ain't it. Dude done had time to at least get acclimated, period, into the league. Ebiketie ain't it. I'm sorry. Wasted pick. I stand on that still. Wasted pick.
Amen.
Until we and my thing is this: Zach Harrison has got to be the guy now. Because we saw how disruptive he was last year. He definitely has to bring in, as we would say, he's going to be able to come off that edge. And at least if he's not able to cause pressure, he's going to be able to get his hands up and just pretty much make Mahomes run. Because he's a guy that can be disruptive.
Absolutely.
You hitting the head on the nail. So we just got to go out there and like a lot of people said early on the panel since I've been watching is basically like I said, get that run game going. Start out with the run game, the play action, just piggyback off what everybody else been saying, and just continue to play out the Stanley's defense. And continue to just keep Kelce in our eyesight. I think that's the major person that can kill us tonight. Not saying Worthy can't get deep or one of these other receivers, but I really feel like Kelce is the key. You keep him in check, and you get Mahomes on the ground when you have opportunities. I feel like we'll be victorious. And I'm gonna just say this, like I said last week: whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game. Whoever wins that battle, whoever wins the turnover margin in this game wins the football game.
And the kid that I really believe, and I said this earlier when Wolf came on and a few other people came on, I think we contain Kelce. It's Justin Watson and Sky Moore. Those two are going to be key. Been saying this.
Yeah, that Justin Watson.
We already know what the other weapons are going to do. You know, Xavier Worthy is pretty much just speed. Sky Moore is the one that was dangerous last year that literally held the Chiefs within the runnings to even get to the Super Bowl when they were still having receiver issues last year. Sky Moore and Justin Watson. Those two, y'all, we can't forget about those two. And I think in this game, I think we need to see a little bit of Kevin King if we need to. Him, D. Alford. I think we need to have a good rotation in that secondary because we are going against a track team at wide receiver. Honestly, that's just me. I think we need to keep fresh legs in the secondary.
But yeah, the piggyback on what you're saying, historian, is that I believe that we just need to rough them up. These receivers, besides, saying like, they could be had. You know what I'm saying? If you get very physical with them and bump them off their routes and stuff of that nature, we could be successful in that and saying that. Like I said, I believe this defense is going to be nothing but get better each week. We've just seen the starting phases of this defense, and they will be a top 5 defense before it's all said and done, before the season ends. I believe what we do is just basically keeping Kelce out of that end zone is the main thing. But you are correct on a lot of points tonight, though. So just putting that out.
Appreciate it, but I mean, and I think what you said earlier this week about the secondary and Rich's phone went out, unfortunately. But I'll say this though. I think he hasn't been in the mix yet, but this is a game that you put him in because Pacheco's not there. So you have to really game plan for that as well, Wallace, because we already know what they're going to do when it comes to trying to stop the targets. But what I'll say is this. I think what's going to have to happen defensively, we've got to take the experiences of 3 players on this defense. These 2 men that's behind me, Simmons on one hand, Bates on the other, And the other person that everybody keep forgetting about is Judon. All three of them dudes played in the AFC, and they all got a piece of Pat Mahomes. Every last one of them dudes. So when you talk about likes, dislikes, and it's so many things that go along with it, I think that those three are going to be key to our victory on defense. That's just my opinion on that. And like I said, I think we need to have that same game plan that we had last week with the way McGarry was able to block and he had help with chip blocking, because Chris Jones is going to be the key to their defensive line. He's the key to their pass rush, and we can't allow him to take over a game at all. Not tonight.
That's facts. Yes. That's facts.
Then those other two guys, Mike Dana and George Kalafis, you got to be accountable for them too, because if Jones is getting off, those two guys are going to get more confidence.
Yeah, can't let that defense start getting off. That defense ain't bad, so we can't let them get off. Gotta take it to them, man. And like somebody said, Kelsey. Yeah, I think Kelsey. I don't see Kelsey on the outside a lot, so I ain't really swear that middle gonna be tight. But like you said, those other two guys don't know what they're gonna bring to this game. But contain Mahomes. We contain Mahomes, and that's my big. That's the main thing for the whole game. Contain Mahomes. I ain't even worried about us offensively.
Well, here's the thing: the way that you contain him is you have to be gap sound. You have to contain the cutback alleys as well, because Mahomes is pretty much going to do exactly what Jalen Hurts did. The difference is Mahomes is a better thrower of the football than Jalen Hurts. That's the difference. And when you talk about him being able to cut in and out, that is going to be key. Can this defense be disciplined enough to stay disciplined to their grass lanes, their gaps, and also as you pointed out earlier, Foot, you have to wrap up when you tackle. You cannot arm tackle any of these guys, because if you arm tackle, you got a chance for them to break. You got a chance for them to get one and take it to the house. Everybody on their offense can house it. That's the thing that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. You got speed.
Well, we don't definitely need
I
that.
just feel like, the key thing with Mahomes is how he basically extends the play. Watch for the extended play. You got to continue to keep playing. Do not give up. Continue to keep fighting that gas. I know you get gassed out there. You get a little tired. But if you want this win, if you want to shock the world 2 weeks in a row, you're going to have to play through the extension of the play. When he starts to create and buy time and get guys open with his eyes and with his little mimicky little moves and things of that nature, you have to be aware and alert at all times. This guy is like a magician sometimes back there. But, I mean, other than that, that's all I want to point out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot of, like I said, it's just one of those things where you just got to be disciplined. Disciplined football always, how can I put it? Disciplined football always outplays all the smoking mirrors, because again, all the splash plays, all the flashiness, all that goes out of the window. Period. All that goes out of the window. Is can you execute basic fundamentals? If you ever look at every team that's beating the Chiefs, they were disciplined and they were fundamentally sound. One thing you will never be able to stop in any sport is fundamentals. And that's something that we have to have tonight.
Oh, facts.
So
I'm looking for Kirk Cousins to have a good game too. I don't even talk much about him. I'm looking for him to have a pretty good game as well. And like somebody was saying earlier, I thought the first game since, dude, you hurt, you ain't moving, right? Well, he came back second game, like it looked like a confidence issue, or I don't know what they were calling the statue type stuff. So looked like he getting in a rhythm, but I think, man, we got, I know all this hype about Kansas. They're a good team now. Don't get it twisted. Bro, we solid too across the board on both sides, right? And like Ryan said, key thing is execution. We got the pieces. Now we got to execute. And that's just it. So I'm not even talent-wise. Bro, I like this team this year, man. I really do. I hope we can go ahead and put it all together and make some things happen and use the talent. And if they don't run damn Tyler Algier, they about to get on my nerves with that, man. They about to get on my nerves. Run that boy more. Get him touches. He gonna set the tone. Bijan is a finesse guy.
I believe our offensive coordinator got it together last week. He used him a lot. I feel like he's getting a swagger to him. You'll see it tonight.
What better way to shock the world, man, and prove that we are here than, Sunday night, bright lights, everybody's watching you against the world champs, man. Show everybody you for real.
So we got Anthony White into the building, one of our other partners that come through here. What's up, Ant? Give us what your keys are going to be for this game and your score prediction, because we're getting ready to wrap up.
Well, real quick, hello, gentlemen. Thanks for bringing me in. Thank you, Ryan, once again. I think tonight, running game, big part tonight. Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson. I need to see at least 35 to 40 carries tonight. They got to show me that they can stop us in the running game. Got to show me. Defensively, we already know. Keep Patrick Mahomes contained. If he going to get his plays off, don't let him ruin the game for you, because he can ruin the game for you. I think after that pass rush defense, I say 24-21 Atlanta.
I take it. All right, so we got your score prediction and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get the score predictions. You said 34-21, right?
I said 24-21 Atlanta.
24-21. I'm sorry, 24-21.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Got the score.
I mean, I dropped mine the other night, but 27-24 once again, like the other night.
Octavius, what you got?
I say 31-17 Falcons.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay. I like
Ooh, wee.
I'm good with it. Foot.
24-14 Falcons.
Okay. I like that.
A1, what you got?
27-20 Falcons.
27-20.
That's a good score right there. I like that one.
I'm gonna be a little delusional. Give me 28-14. Because I only giving up 2
That's not delusional. I'm feeling good.
That's not delusional at all.
And the reason I'm saying it is because our defense is only giving up 2 touchdowns this year.
Exactly.
Just 2. So that's the reason I say 28-14, because I see Bijan getting the touchdown tonight.
Ooh.
Kyle Pitts getting the tutty tonight. Drake London will get in the end zone again.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a toss-up between Ray McLeod and Tyler Algier getting into the end zone tonight. I think Mooney is going to have a good game, but I think they're going to key on him. But I got my 4 guys that I think that's going to get touchdowns tonight. Because, again, Mooney pretty much showed what his worth was when he got that ball in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm just saying, Kurt asked for him, so I was like, okay, I'm ready to see what Mooney got, because he asked for him.
28. All I can say is 28-14. Their corners are suspect. I don't trust their secondary. If you can get to that last level, that last line of defense, you got a chance. But if you can't beat that pass rush coming in, you're gonna have a long day. So with that being said, I definitely appreciate all you guys tapping in on Twitter, on the X platform, better known as Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, tapping into the pregame show called the Pregame Meal for fans that watch the show and fans of the Falcons. We definitely appreciate y'all coming through. We got the halftime show coming up tonight. I'll have that. But what we're going to do, because it's a late ball game like we had last week, I'm going to have tomorrow set up the party line set up. I'm speaking into existence, gentlemen. I ain't saying the benediction. I'm saying we gonna have a party line tomorrow. I'm speaking that into existence tomorrow at 7:45, where we get to talk about what you like, dislike, or whatnot. But who knows, man? Depending on how this game go, if it go anything like Monday Night Football, that's all I can say. That was just a surprise for us to just jump on like that, because it was just pure excitement at that point. But that's pretty much what we have for you. So I want to thank y'all brothers for tapping in. It is 8:00. It's time to go ahead, get your beverages, get your food. It's time to lock up, baby. It's time to get this dub. So
appreciate the pregame rations,
appreciate
man.
it. I'll let you fellas.
Rise up. Let's go, man. Let's get it tonight, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So y'all go ahead and take y'all plates and get the hell out of here. Got a clown with it. Hey, appreciate you. All right, K-Dub. Catch you later. Yo, we'll see y'all at we'll see you guys at the halftime show. So this will conclude this week's pregame meal. Peace.